Welcome! Today I'm going to show you around at the free drawing software Librecad. We're going to use version 2.2.0. I'm going to show you around with some basic tools in the program and how to get you started. My plan is to make more episodes. This is episode 1, and in every episode I'm gonna show you some more functions of the program. The first thing we're gonna do is let's start. Just open the new file. I want to make a new drawing like this, and then the first thing you're gonna do is save as. And then we're gonna save it in let's say here, this make an here in drawings, and I'm going to call it drawing 1, like that. And why I do that, because if you make a drawing and you have 2 hours work in it and the program crash, then everything is gone. And now you can say, okay, 10-20 minutes drawing, I can save it, and then again 10-20 minutes drawing, I save it again. So if anything happens with the program, you still have quite a lot of works saved. Today we're gonna just make a small drawing of a simple shaft to show you a little bit around how you must begin with this. Let's start. I got here on the right, I got my layer list and I got a block list. Today we're gonna make a lot of use of the layer list. If it's not shown on the screen, then you can select the widgets. It's the widget. You can also, you see here, you can select the block list. And you can also select the block list, command line, pen wizard. So you can select a lot of things you can put on the right side of your screen. But today I basically use only the layer list. We save the file now. We have a file name, and let's start. The first thing you must do is look at the grid status when you open the program. I'm a European, so I'm working on millimeters. So the grid status must be 1 to 10. I'm going to zoom in, 10 to 100, 1 to 10, like this. That means from the red point to the first point is 1 mil, and from here to the line is 10 mil. But first, when we start make the drawing, first things we're gonna do is go to options, like here, and we select current drawing preference. And what's that? Normally it opens in the papers. Normally it opens like this, and here you can select your paper format. What if you want to draw on A3, A2, A1, wherever you're drawing, but today we're gonna use A4. Landscape, portrait, like this or like that. We're gonna use landscape. Units. My precision units, I want to have the precision on 0.00. It's no need to have 0 point with 5 zeros behind the dot, because that's ridiculous, like this. In very small occasions, sometimes like this, but normally in the industry it's like this. The degrees I always put on 0. Not always, but in this occasion I put it on 0. The grid, just leave it. Dimensions. The dimension is here you can change the text size of your measurement lines. You can see the extension lines to do the offset, and then the arrow size you can select, and then the format units. The format units also in my measurement lines, I want the format units from 0.00, and also the angular precision I want to have 0. And that's OK. And now we can start. The second thing we must do is how many lines, different types of lines you want to use. I always use the standard 0 line as my drawing line. You can also make a drawing line, but I always use this one, and I put it on 0.5 black and white continuous line. That's my drawing line. Then I also need some center lines. Center lines are always a lot thinner than the drawing line, and I put it on center. And here on the top, now there's then no name, you can put center line like that. That's my center line. I also need a measurement line. Measurement, and I put it also a thin line, but it's a continuous line like that. What we need more, we need another line, let's say a dash line also, and also a dash line is thinner than the drawing line, and you can put it here, dash, like that. So I selected my lines I want, temporarily want to use. You can always select more, you can always put more in, you can also put one out, but for now it's enough. Today we're going to make just a small drawing of a small shaft, and let's start. Now I select the grid, this here. If I don't select it, I can put my mouse pointer everywhere. If I select it, then my mouse pointer can go always from here to another dot. It doesn't make any difference where, but it's always going to another dot. That's the grid. So I just want to have a line. I put a line, and I know already that this is a center line. Wait, so I select the wrong line. It happened a lot because when you're busy, then you forgot something. That is not a big problem. You go to Tools, you go to Modify, and you go to Properties. So Tools, Modify, Properties. You select a line that's wrong or something like that, and you say, oh hey, it's dash. You can click it open, and you can put the drawing line. Here you can also see that my line is starting here. That's 0. Also on the X, the X line is like the horizontal line. The I line is the vertical line. So you see, my starting point is 0. It's on the rod cross here, and my end point is 40. I can change my end point also to let's say 30, and I select OK. Then I know from here to here is exactly 30 millimeters. So, okay, let's do it like this. Now you go to 2 points. That's always easy when it's a round measurement, because then you can work off the grid. You said okay, from here I want the length of my first part of the shaft. Oh, see, I'm like here, and I put it back like that. So now also you can go to Properties. Then you see, okay, my start point Y is 30, my end point Y is also 30. That means it's completely straight, 30 mil from my red cross. And the length is from the 0 point, I can show you from here, start point X to the end point is 61 mil. But I want to have 60. Then you change it to 60. You said, okay, 60 mil. Exactly. That's my first part of the shaft. And I put it like this. I said, okay, that's the first part. Second part is from here to here, from here to here. I know that from here to here from here to here, you can count it as 10, 20, 30 mil. But when you select it, properties, and you select this line, what you see, that my starting point is 60, that's here, and my end point is 19, that's here. So you know 19 minus 60 is also 30. I want you to understand, because later on you need to understand exactly what this means, the properties. From here to here. Okay, now I put a center line in the middle. Just do it like this, from here to here, 2 points, from here to here. So now I have draw from a simple shaft the top half. But now this whole part must also be drawing on the bottom. Now you can draw it again, but there's a much easier method. You select it, not the center line, because you don't want to copy the center line, and then you go into tools and you set modify, just tools, modify, and then you go to mirroring. What this means, I'm going to mirror the top half of the drawing to the bottom half, or to the side, but normally to the bottom half, to the other side. Let's see. Let's put it like that. Always take a little bit notice, because when you first open the program, there's always standing delete original, but in this case I want to keep the original. And then you said okay, and then you see it's exact copy of the top half. So you don't need to make the whole drawing, you just make the one half and you copy the other half. Later on, when the drawings get more difficult, that's a very useful thing to do it like this. And now we're gonna make the right side of the drawing. Just not too close. Put it here, from here to here, like that. I just put the center line of the right view of the drawing. To copy all these measurements, this measurement is very simple and everything is on the grid, so that makes it simple. But sometimes you have drawings that's not exactly on the grid. If you have half a mil or a quarter of a mil of a couple of hundreds, then you must zoom in very far to copy the exact measurement. But there is a function in the program that's very handy. Just select it here, and then that means that the drawings lines become very long, like this. You see what happens? Like this. You see? Just on the small square of the lines you want to... Okay, if you use the center lines, then it always do the center lines. What are the drawing lines? Because I want to copy the drawing lines. So I select the 0, my drawing line. Then I'm gonna put the center to point. That means I'm gonna, from the middle to the first line, I want to copy the circle from center point. And then in this case I can use the grid, but often that's what I explained, you must zoom very far in to get it on the line exactly. What I put the grid off, and I'm going to use the snap intersection. Dus I put the snap on the grid off, and I select come on, let's show it. I select this one. And what it does, it snap intersections. So I'm gonna, you see, my yellow circle is going exactly to the next cross point here, from here to here. Okay, and then the next one, very simple, from here to here. The next one, very simple, from here to here. So now I have an exact copy of the measurement of my shaft. Now I'm going to do, I deselect the square, and I got the exact measurement copied to the right side view. I also want to have, that's why I make a dash. I will also have some thread in the middle of the shaft. So I select the dash, I select 2 points, and I said, okay, now I'm gonna put the snap on, because now I cannot draw, so you must put the snap on, and I put the grid on, and I said, okay, I just make a drawing like this. I'm gonna use, what else I'll say, now I'm gonna use the properties again. I'm gonna say, I click it on. My thread size is M10, so 10 millimeters, but the bore size of M10 is 8.5. So I need 8.5. That's 4.025. 4.25, like that. 4.25. That's 8.5 then, yeah. My starting point is 130, 104, I want 30 millimeters long. And I said, okay. You see, my starting point, end point, it's exactly 30 mil. So, and now I'm gonna do this. Wait, I want the exact situation like that. Perfect. I'm gonna do the properties, because there is some change. You see, yeah, you see, I see it. It's 0. It's exactly 100, like that. Now I'm gonna put the drilling point on. You see what I mean? I must zoom very far in now to get to the exact to that point. But if I do this again, and I do the snap, then it's goes automatically to here. And when you selected the point, put the snap off and put the grid on, and then you can put the point where you want it to have. So that's my drilling size. Now I'm gonna put the thread in from here to here, from here, let's say 20 mil from here to here, and then like that. Perfect. Well, not so perfect, that must be a little bit more like that. Yeah. So that's my drilling size, that's my thread, my drilling depth, and this is also my thread depth. Yeah. But also I must select everything, and I want to copy this to the bottom. I said mirroring from here to here. Okay. So a small shaft with a with a thread hole in the middle. We must also, of course, make the thread hole in this size. This size is a little bit easier because it's just here. You go to the center point, you just put it on. You see, again, I forget that a lot. Make the dash, 0 line, and here you can exactly put the radius you want to use. Now the size of the drilling was 8 and 8.5, so you need 4.25, and you said okay. And now you need also, yeah, if normally you put a small circle, broken circle around the thread hole. And we're going to use the measurement thickness, and then we're going to here, not this one, not this one, but the third one. And then you set center to point angles. The center point angles. You select it. You just start somewhere. It's probably too big now, and you're gonna say that, like that. Then you go to properties again. You said okay, 10 mil. That should be a radius of 5. And you select it here. Take that one away. And you put 5. That's exactly 10 mil. So now we make the small drawing like that. Now I want to have a 45 degrees like here, like that, yeah, like that. And again, I forgot to select it. Properties, measurement, 0. Okay. This one, this two, and this two must be shorter because I'm making. Wait, like this. I'm going from here to here. And now I'm going to use another function of tools, modify, and I'm going to trim it. I select this one and I'm going to trim this one and I'm going to trim that one, like that. Now I'm going to select it again. I'm going to say mirror, I'm going to check it to the other side and say okay. Keep original, of course, keep original. And also this side trim from here to here, like that. That's a nice little shaft. So now I'm ready with the drawing and I must put my measurement lines in. I'm going to select measurement lines, and the first thing we're going to do is select the horizontal lines from here to here, 10 mil, from here, and so on and so on. No, this is not so nice, but we can do it a little bit different. We make this one a little bit longer. This one a little, no. Just deselect that one, and then you see there's a small blue dot here. Then you can just drag it a little bit farther away, yeah? Like that, that's better. So that's if you want to change the properties of the measurement, let's say the 10 mil, that's ridiculous that you put 10 mil on a round like that, and then you say properties, and you said okay, you can do it like that, 10. Here also you can do it properties. Oh, sorry, properties. You can say 60 minus 0.1 plus 0.1. A lot nicer like that. See, okay. Properties 90 1 minus 0.1, and so on and so on. Properties 130 minus 0.1, 0, like that. Just random measurement, but it's just to show you guys how to do it. And now we're gonna put some more measurement inside. We're gonna put the vertical measurements from here to here. And here you can also put properties on, and to make it completely, you put 60, H7, like that. H7 is a standardization size. 60 it's probably 0.7 60.00 to 60.025 out of my head. The other measurement, we're going to the right. You're going to click it here. You also can use, you put the grid on, you can also, when the measurement is not so easy to find, you can put it here to here. But to keep it to the other side, you must put it off, and you can put the grid on, and then you can drag it to the right, like that. I will put it a little bit further away, because we got more measurements. So we got this one, we got that one, we got this one, and now we put that one also on. Yeah, vertical from here to here. Perfect. Also a little bit further away. You see, if you put your mouse pointer on the small dot here, then you can drag it, but the left mouse button, you must keep it pressed in, and then you can drag it to the right, more or less. If you put the grid off, then you can also put it randomly, you see, then you can put it like this. If you put the grid in, it's always going to a dot. Okay, now with the thread hole, vertical. Let's put the grid on and let's make it a little bit easier for me. From here, I know that's 10 mil. Oh, I put the wrong one. If it's wrong, just press your right mouse button and you can start over. Yeah. From here to here. Yeah. Also properties, and that's of course M10. Like that. We got nearly everything. Yeah? From here to here, there. Oh yeah. We need horizontal. We're going to the point. And we're going to here, it's 33 mil, and that's from here to here, 20 mil. That means also this one, put the grid off a little bit, go from here to here, from here to here, like that. So we got nearly all the measurements to produce this little shaft. Yes. Yeah, we got this one, we got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. I think this is just to make a small drawing. Simple drawing. I'll show you some functions of the program. There's a lot more, but for now I think this is enough. I'll show you what you can do. File. Oh, sorry, excuse me. File. Save. Because I already did make a save the file under this name, so you only have to press save by very big drawings, and you use the save function a little bit more because you want to keep the drawing intact if anything happens with the program or your computer crash. It's not so fine when you lost everything. So now I'm going to show you the last thing, the print preview. This should show it when you print it on A4 format. That's terrible. So, but in the top here, you can change the dimension of the drawing. Yeah, just so I think this one should be 1:1. No, that's also too big. So 1.5. Yeah, that's perfect. If you print it out, well, 1.7 is also better, like that. Now you can print it out, and then yeah, you can give it to the guys. Yeah, that's good. Okay guys, I hope you, and if you want to go back, you can go to File and you can close Print Preview, and then you can continue or closing the program. Okay guys, that's for now. This is the first part of the explanation of the drawing software Librecad. I will make more parts, and every part the drawings get a little bit difficult. Okay guys, see you later. Bye bye.